Hello friends, we back here for another RWBY reaction. Today we'll be checking out Volume 5, Chapter 5. Let's get it. Alright. So in the last episode we got some... Oh, before I recap that, um, those interested in supporting me and my content, feel free to support your boy in the Patreon link below in the description. I'm just gonna keep it short because I kind of hate it when people ramble about, Patreon and whatnot. It's if you want to, it really helps your boy. I'm kind of unemployed at the moment, so while I do have more time to, make these videos, I really should use that time to pursue employment, I guess. So yeah, anything will help. I'll just leave the description in the description what the tiers will provide you benefits for each. But anyway, in the last episode we finally saw Yang connect with Wise and Raven's supposed to tell them the truth, whatever that means, which is very interesting. We're gonna find out something, possibly something that Ozpin is hiding, or something of the sorts. Oh, we're back at Menagerie.
Okay, are you ready?
I've beat up on giant monsters and robots more than once. I think I can handle getting a few signatures.
Is it just me, or does anyone else think that, whatever Blake's plot is always the most boring?
Your chieftain needs you. Your people need you. Please, join the fight and help us save Haven Academy.
Are you kidding me? We'd love to have someone with your skills on our side.
Mata,
And what skills might that
get back
be?
inside.
Mom.
You're not going anywhere.
Like dishwashing? Sounds like that Mata guy knows chores. But I don't know, he seems like a ram, right? So I guess he could do like a strong headbutt.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Yeah, nobody really wants to commit. Ooh, fish furnace.
I don't get it! How can they just sit around and do nothing with the White Fang getting ready to attack?
Because not everyone is like you and me. The faunus here in Menagerie, the ones that weren't born on the island, moved here because they were tired of fighting.
Yeah.
Of having to struggle constantly. Menagerie is filled with people that just want to be left alone. And here we are asking them to put the rest of the world before themselves.
Yeah, most of the
Guess I never
people
really thought about it
don't
like
really
that.
want to get into that.
The problem is, whatever happens at Haven is going to affect them whether they like it or not. If Adam gets his way and Haven falls, it's only going to make things worse for the faunus. Everywhere.
Oh, sorry about that.
Adam. He's the guy you used to work with?
Yes.
Sorry. Forget I brought it up.
No, it's okay. Have you ever met someone and thought to yourself, they are the personification of this word?
Sometimes.
Okay, well, I remember getting to know Ruby and thinking, this girl is the embodiment of purity. After a while, I saw Weiss was defiance, and Yang was strength.
I always thought Ruby
What
is
am I?
ignorant.
Jury's still out on that one, but I'm leaning towards Ernest.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
First, I thought Adam was justice. Then I thought he was passion. But over time, I realized I was wrong. He wasn't any of those things. He was spite. Not hatred, not rage, spite.
Wow.
He won't accept equality, only suffering for what he feels the world did to him. And his way of thinking is dangerously contagious. That's what worries me about Ilya. She's not like Adam, not yet at least. But I don't know how long that will last.
I wonder if
She
Blake
was your
knows
friend,
Adam's backstory.
She was.
He probably does, right?
Her chameleon traits meant she could pass as human. She could have lived a normal life if she wanted. But she didn't. I always admired that. She lost her family in a mining accident when she was young, and she joined the White Fang. Like me, she was more or less trained on the road alongside other faunists. She learned to survive, to defend herself. But as people like Sienna and Adam started to gain a following, she became more dangerous. I guess I did too. My parents tried to get me to leave with them, but I refused. I had Adam and Ilya, after all.
You know we're going to have to face her eventually.
I know.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to try and help her the way you helped me. You showed me that sometimes you need to be there for a friend, even when they don't want you to be. I was drowning in guilt and fear. I tried to push you away, but you didn't give up on me. And I can't give up on Ilya. It's about time I saved my friends for once.
Alright, that was nice.
You're really getting better, huh? Are you hungry? It's almost dinner time.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Is
I
he
was about
like
to call it
just
a night anyway?
shadow
So,
boxing
you've
or
never fought
shadow
before?
fighting?
Just the occasional small grim. Nothing like this, though.
Wow, you look like a natural.
It's strange. I've only had this cane for a few weeks, but I feel like I've had it for a lifetime. Longer,
Ooh.
even. I sound like a crazy person.
I mean, yeah, just a little. But at this pace, you'll be combat ready in no time.
Oh.
Well, I'll see you upstairs.
How do you handle all of this?
What do you mean?
I'm scared. I'm more scared than I've ever been in my life. Than I ever thought was possible. I always knew that I wanted to be more than a farmhand, but this? Who would ask for this?
Oh. That was the line from like the Volume 5 trailer.
We all went to Beacon because we wanted to help people. But you're right. None of us asked for this either. We just have to press on and
How
hope.
can you be so confident? People have tried to kill you. The world's about to go to war all over again. How are you okay with any of this?
You see, I'm actually the embodiment of
Beacon fell,
ignorance.
I lost two of my friends. Penny Polandina and Pyrrha
I mean,
Nichols. I didn't know them for very long, but that
Yeah.
doesn't change the fact that they were two of the most
would you say
kind-hearted
Ruby is
people I'd ever
ignorant or
met.
just naive? Because I
But
think
that didn't save them.
I'm not
Pyrrha
I'm
thought
not
that
100%
if there was
sure
even the smallest chance of helping
of the
someone,
extent
that it
of
was
the
a chance worth
difference.
taking.
But
And because of that,
yeah,
she died fighting a battle she knew she couldn't win. And Penny was killed just to make a statement.
I'm sorry.
I am scared. But not just for me. What happened at Beacon shows that Salem doesn't care if you're standing against her or not. She'll kill anybody. And that scares me most of all. Pyrrha, Penny,
Jean.
I'd be lying if I said that it didn't hurt.
Nah, I'm kidding.
That I
I
didn't
love
think about them
John.
every day since I lost them. That I didn't wish I had spent more time with them. If it had been me instead, I know they would have kept fighting too. No matter how dangerous it was. So that's what I choose to do. To keep moving forward. Come on. If we don't hurry, Nora's gonna eat everything. It wouldn't be the first time.
Wow.
Hey, Oscar. This isn't gonna be easy. But the fact that you're even trying says a lot about you. You're braver than you think.
I wouldn't really call it bravery. Like,
She really is remarkable, isn't she?
he has Osmin.
Yeah. She must have been one of the best huntresses at Beacon, huh?
In some ways, yes. But in many others, no. She has her quirks.
Many
faults,
others
just like
definitely
everyone
know.
else. But she also possesses something unquantifiable. A spark that can inspire others even in the darkest of times.
Yep. That ignorance.
This must be really hard on her, too.
It most assuredly is.
Your thoughts?
I never
Are
heard
of
that
no
word before.
significance.
Most assuredly.
If this is how High Leader Taurus wishes to proceed, then we shall make it so.
Of course, brother. Still.
Come in.
Sister Ilya, thank you for meeting with us.
How may I be of assistance?
Please, stand. We have wonderful news.
What is it?
We finally received a message from the Mistral Brotherhood. The operation was a success. Adam Taurus has claimed his place as the High Leader of the White Fang.
Wow.
Good. And Sienna?
Buried with honor. The other branches of the Fang have been given the story that was agreed upon.
A necessary sacrifice. We won't forget everything she did for us.
Indeed.
Your maturity and understanding in regards to this matter is appreciated, and it is why we've summoned you here this evening.
The White Fang is experiencing a transitional period.
Growth requires change.
And change can be painful.
If it's for the betterment of the Faunus, then it's a pain we can endure. What's our next mission?
Containment. With the CCT tower still inoperable, we have the luxury of control over the flow of information.
News of Adam's ascension has yet to reach Menagerie, but when it does, the citizens of Kuo Koana will undoubtedly react poorly now that the chieftain has spoken out against us.
It's my fault the Belladonnas had any ground to stand on.
Do not concern yourself with past failures, Ilya.
Wow.
Focus on the future. We have an opportunity for redemption.
What do you need me to do?
The Belladonnas are the only remaining threat to Adam's assault on Haven Academy.
And so,
Hold up.
they must be silent.
So did Ilya like have a part in the rise of the Belladonnas? The way she said that it's my fault they have a leg to stand on or something. So was there like do we find out about an event that happened wherein she did some act that rose the popularity of the Belladonnas? Leave it in the comments if there is.
Silenced?
Like Sienna, they stand in the way of true progress for our people.
We would never put such a burden on you alone, of course. Your brothers and sisters will be at your side.
Wow.
But your relationship with their daughter makes you an integral part of this operation.
Blake?
We know how close you
They're
are with
asking
young
her to
Blake.
like execute the
Rest assured,
Belladonnas.
High Leader Taurus has requested she be taken alive. but we cannot risk having her present to defend her family.
But the people of Menagerie.
We'll come to understand what happens to those who speak out against the White Fang.
And we'll be left without a leader until our victory is complete.
A necessary sacrifice, Sister Elia.
She's right to worry about the citizens. It's possible they may come to see Gira as a martyr.
It is a risk we must take for our High Leader.
I will not allow them to ruin this. The Belladonna name has brought me nothing but grief. You've done well in finding the deserter. Bring her to me alive. But not before you've slaughtered her family. I have a promise to keep.
He seems unwell.
He carries with him a tremendous burden.
Are we sure he is the one to lead us?
Oh.
We must do what is best for the Faunus. Yes. Brother Yuma, did you see Tagira's messenger?
He rests beneath the waves, along with his warning.
Wow.
Then all is well.
So that Yuma look like a bat faunus. Alright, that was the episode. Okay, now going into this one, my friends did say that this is an episode I could really skip because nothing much happens here. And I somewhat agree with them in the sense that we didn't really learn anything significant. Like, yeah, we learned about, they're trying to get signatures, people to join. But that could have been done like off screen, right? It wasn't necessary to be shown. We learn about Blake's, word association with certain people, which is another unnecessary thing in the grand scheme of things. It's just meh. And we find out their plan about slaughtering the Belladonnas, which was predictable because you could easily tell that they already mentioned that they are planning to stop the White Fang at the attack on Haven. So it makes sense for them to attack the Belladonna. So I guess if they could have just mentioned it in passing, they didn't really need to, use a whole episode to show the plan of, which wasn't really specific as well. They're just gonna execute them before the attack on Haven. So yeah, I mean, for sure, this was one of the weaker episodes in the series. Easily top 2, top 3 weakest episodes. So yeah, not much to break down here. But yeah, maybe they call back into this in the future and it has more value that way. But for now, it doesn't seem like it was necessary. And with the show being as fast-paced as it is, even the speech about Ruby and Oscar was just, there was really nothing there. I didn't really find any quotables there. That, just Ruby's, remarkable for her, ignorance. So yep, hopefully you guys don't crucify me in the comments. Have mercy. So yep, that's the episode. If you guys like the content, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.